Hi everyone and welcome to this week's episode of Newry's Loose Women. Now we are a little bit excited because I'm sure you've noticed our surrounding decor.
Yes.
Thank you, Pauline. It's a little different to what it normally is because we have escaped and we've ended up in the Brass Monkey because there was a mention of cocktails.
So we were here.
That's why we're
Food
here.
menu, bands. So we made an effort, I think, didn't we,
We
girls?
were so jealous because Pauline's never in. We thought
we'd
let's
join
go
her, yes.
and join Pauline.
And for a little change, we're here in the evening
Together.
And
for
it is-
cocktails.
and we're going to try and be very sensible. Now, as the evening goes on, we may start to slur words, but pass no remarks. Now, they were very kind, and we've got our coffee and all first.
Yeah. The
Just
minute
to-
you walk in the
Yeah.
door,
Yes,
the
straight
ambience
away,
hits you, doesn't
absolutely.
it? Very, very friendly. What can we get you?
Yeah.
There's a
Chilled
real
out, yeah.
buzz, and it's very early in the evening, and there's a buzz in here tonight, definitely.
I know my nose is killing me because I can't. I keep wanting to look behind, see what's going on,
can't,
but
no, not.
Joanne and myself have
We
a
have
board
fun.
I know
idea.
you'll probably
Everything that's
stop
happening.
talking because you'll be looking.
Yes,
and
we're
going,
having a wee
"Oh,
nosy
let me
look."
see what's happening.
I
Look,
know.
look.
I know, and there's lots happening back there. But you're going to get a wee guided tour.
Yes.
Yeah, the new
What's
premises.
up and coming here in the Brass
It's very
Monkey?
luxurious.
This
It is, the whole
is.
decor
Very, very
and everything.
luxurious. Seats very comfortable. We're going to be discussing their new menu.
Yeah.
Their entertainment.
Their entertainment. Apparently, they've some really
bands.
brilliant bands. I've been here for the entertainment
Yes,
in the
yeah.
evening, and I have to
Once
say,
or twice.
once
Bopping
or
around.
twice. Yes, it's excellent. It
I've,
really
I've met
keeps you-
Pauline here 3 times. Coming and going.
Yeah, I
It
came
is
in from
years,
the tea and I was going
years
home at bedtime.
from-
Have you not been here?
I was in, it's a wee while ago with the kids once it had all changed, just for something to eat. But I will tell you how long it is since I was in the Brass Monkey.
For a night out?
Yeah, it must be 12 years ago.
Oh, Amanda.
I don't get out.
But
This is
it's
somewhere
a
I
good job
come,
we're
though.
here because this is the reason why we're here.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, it's under Mary Trez has took over
Yes.
the food and that
Yes,
here, and
fantastic,
everything
yeah.
has been updated. The surroundings are so luxurious. It's huge compared to what it used
Brilliant,
to be.
fantastic.
And
Yeah.
the space is amazing.
As you
I
said, the
can't
feeling you
believe-
get as
It is
soon
a
as
nice
you walk
feeling.
in.
It's one of the
lovely.
nicest bars.
Really
Yeah.
warm wee feeling, isn't it? It's like a fuzzy
I love it
feeling.
now. Yeah, but we
Like
become
a
here.
fuzzy navel.
Can you say it's got its mojo back?
Is that another cocktail? No?
So we'll make up our own, will
Yeah,
we?
we'll
Yeah.
make up our own. We'll have a wee cocktail
A
named
mojo.
after us tonight,
Yeah.
a wee mojo.
Mojo, yeah,
No,
yeah.
definitely. So it's well worth visiting again. And like, Amanda, there's yourself in here. Would you come back?
Oh, absolutely. It's, as I
Pity
said,
we couldn't stay for the night.
I've now, there's a mirror behind you, so I can now,
Oh, you can see.
Yeah.
You figured that out.
but I can see myself, so I'm going,
I know, and I can see the door open, and I just want to swing right.
do the normal when you're a night
Yeah,
out,
I
what?
know. Yeah.
And do you drink cocktails?
I drink
If you're
anything.
out, would you do the cocktails?
I
too?
love a cocktail,
Oh,
but the
yeah.
only thing is,
They don't love you.
no, because when you're drinking them, they go down so easily.
Yeah,
That-
you drink a lot.
But that's what
Drinking,
you want,
drinking.
Amanda.
But guys,
Is
some
it
of,
you?
them-
It is.
some of the non-alcoholic cocktails are beautiful too. Not
you-
that
would you
I've
buy
no,
one of
I've never.
those?
I've just watched other people's faces. I've tried them,
And they'll go, that's lovely.
and you get me. No, I'm definitely not a non-alcoholic.
no.
I don't like that. Like, there's
No.
no point
What's the
going out.
point
I
for-
think,
yeah.
yeah, you know, to sit looking at other people. You know.
Either do it or
don't.
sit at home and
Yeah, but
drink
apparently
water.
there is lovely ones and a good mix for people also.
Well,
Well,
say
of
you're
course-
driving
of
this
course
evening,
I
Pauline,
have-
you'll have non-alcoholic
Well,
ones.
Beside
you
me.
know, you can sip ever
A
so
wee sip.
slightly, just the different ones.
But look what I have beside me.
Joanne,
It wouldn't be like me, would it?
Fabulous.
But we'll have a little nosy at that later.
yes.
And the food menu.
Yes,
I've
yes.
sampled the food also. The food is beautiful.
So there
Really,
is,
really good.
there's lots to come, so we'll be back in a few minutes.
We're a digital solution company with our headquarters in Ireland. We have, with colleagues in the United States, in Hungary and in India, developed what we believe to be the most cost-effective, the most simple to implement digital signage solution for every type of business that wants to increase sales and add to the quality of experience for their customer and their audience. Digital signage is just a fancy phrase for a method of displaying your product or services on devices and screens, televisions as well, engaging with your customer and helping your customer understand exactly what you do, what services you provide, and how your customer can access the same. And it all happens through the simplicity of this little box. If you're a retail business anywhere in the world, contact us and get a free digital signage trial. Now, to see how we power local internet television, please go to the About DestinationNewry.com channel. And to review or join our business network, please go to the Local Business Network channel. Thank you.
Hi and welcome back to this week's episode of Newry's Loose Women with myself, I forgot to say this the first time, I keep forgetting, Amanda Rafferty, Joanne Doyle and Pauline O'Malley. And
Brian.
No, I was going to say, and positioned nicely in between the two ladies is Brian Donnelly from Mullabond.
Welcome,
Girls,
Brian.
thank you very much for having me on the show
He's an
today.
Irish dancer.
Oh, stop it, will ya? She had to get that in.
Cocktail, and he can dance, and he's going to
Many
give us a
strings to your
demonstration.
bow.
Oh my God, too many.
You're going to dance for us, Brian,
No.
after the cocktail.
Maybe Saturday
Okay.
night. Maybe a Saturday night I will.
you-
but
are you-
no.
do you?
I do. Well, I did years ago. Yeah, stop it now. Yeah.
I did years
Yeah.
ago as well. I used to dance for the Nolan School. We
Here
were
in
in
Newry?
competition.
Who did you dance for,
Well, I was the
Brian?
commission side of the Irish dancing.
Oh, right, okay.
Nolan's are the Kogan.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I started now when I was 8, and that's my age now. But
only a few years
well,
ago.
that's it. Age only number.
You would
But,
have danced with
uh,
my brother-in-law, Eamon, then, did you?
Eamon O'Malley. Eamon O'Malley,
He's
sure.
my brother-in-law.
Oh, geez, small world. No, I tell you, I did. But I did all the shows years ago.
Brilliant.
And when I came back there, but a couple of years back now.
Were you in the river dance?
I did
way,
Celtic Legends,
were
I
you?
did all that.
you?
I toured the world. I was dancing. I tell you where I danced. I danced in the Kremlin Palace there in
Oh
Russia.
my God.
You did
You
not.
did.
And I had my own show, and I toured my own show for years. I did
you
it all.
are
Did it all.
joking.
No, you
So I
didn't.
came home. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Celebrity.
We're going to have to do a show just like
Can I
yours.
feel your calves to see
Huh?
how muscly you
Wonderful.
are?
Yeah,
do
yeah,
all of the
what?
all night.
Right, that's it.
I haven't even had a cocktail yet. Which is what we're here to talk
Yeah, we
about.
got sidetracked. We'll get back to the
Cocktails.
Irish
Yes.
dancing.
That's it.
Yeah.
I can't believe, isn't that amazing?
Learn something new every day, don't
I
you?
really figured that out in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Give
no,
it a
but when he
show.
said he danced all around the world,
I
it's
missed that.
and then did you have enough? Did you get hurt, or did you just?
Well, it
It's
was.
very hard work, that,
Oh,
isn't
it
it,
is.
Brian?
What is? What's training every day, like?
You love it,
Jeez,
though, it's something you love.
when I was back doing it years ago, I was doing, I was dancing. I was getting up in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, before I go to school, and I was running, exercising before I went to school. Went to school, came back, went into
Dedicated.
class. So it was a full training every day, like, and there was never, there was never a day off. You were constant. Maybe before a competition, I would have, like a Friday, and I'd be dancing on the Sunday. I'd have the fight on Saturday off,
Yeah.
for the legs to relax and
Recover.
get myself ready to go. But other than that, it's just constant training. Maybe if, you're training in the class for about 3 hours a day. You're doing your
Such
own exercise.
commitment,
You're
isn't
running.
it?
Home, yeah.
You
You
know.
have to love what you're
So,
doing.
And you have to have a
Well, that's
six-pack and all night, don't
Well,
you?
we're
Yeah,
not
well,
talking-
I
I'm
heard
six-
that. You have physical instructors to help.
Oh, we do, did you? Oh, I went to physios and everybody for years. Like.
So why haven't you
But
given it up?
Brian is not here to talk about his Irish
Well,
dancing
another
career.
time.
Another time, yeah, another time.
The reason Brian is here
Is
is because he actually works in the Brass Monkey.
Cocktail.
And as you can see, we have a few cocktails in front of us, and Brian is going to tell us the most popular.
What
we're
goes
going
in
to
them?
sample, yes, what goes in them. We'll have a little
And
sip.
and what is the most popular sold here in
Yeah.
the Brass Monkey,
Yeah.
if there is one?
Oh, well, to tell you what, these are the 3 main cocktails that you'll find here in the Brass Monkey.
No, ladies.
That one there's the Sex on the Beach, but beware, there's too much sand for that. Like. Too much sand for Sex on the Beach
Calling
in
it
here.
stuck in.
You know.
Nothing
In that there,
worse.
that's vodka and peach
Oh,
schnapps.
that is so beautiful, and you can taste the peach schnapps,
Peach schnapps,
can't you?
yeah.
And you can't taste the vodka, and that's
Well,
the
that's it.
danger.
What's that at the bottom? What's making it go red
That's
at the bottom?
a grenadine. It's like a strawberry. It's like a liqueur. It's a grenadine. What you find it on top of
Pauline,
of
please
ice
don't be
cream.
hogging it.
Oh, man, I know what
Give it a good
that's
old
for. Do you
swirl
know what
there.
that's for?
But we've all drank them, but I've never known what's in them.
Yes.
You know,
That
that's...
stops
Swerve
the
it there.
hangover.
Put the lemon in it there as well. See the lemon is a garnish.
Oh,
It'll
here,
just
a few tips
bring the
there.
recipes all in.
What stops the hangover?
What do you call the strawberry stuff at the
I
bottom?
don't think it does,
Grenadine.
does it really?
Is that what
It really
you tell
stops the
yourself?
hangover.
Bloody Maria stops them, as well.
Can I have another wee taste before it goes round?
You can. I think when just pour it all in a big bucket.
Yes. People do it. You can get them in the jugs as well.
You'll be ordering
You can
that
get all
this
these in the
morning.
jugs.
For your table, order a jug
Yeah.
for the table.
3 cocktails for £10. It's all it's all mixed in together.
And Bran, is there a
100%.
cocktail night, or is this available at any time?
All day, every day. From 12 o'clock in the
And the people be
afternoon.
ordering them from 12.
Oh, they
yeah?
do surely, yeah. All
Oh,
the
yeah,
girls
we
come
signed
in here
okay.
for you know,
their lunch.
for their parties or lunch. You know.
Man, this is really lovely.
Well, I'm designing this one here now. I like the look of this
Strawberry
one.
daiquiri.
I just take one more wee sip.
I know, you
sip
have to
away.
try this also. That is really nice. It's sweet, isn't it, Brian?
love
If you
it.
like a
Yeah,
sweet thing,
yeah.
that's the one to go for.
That takes me back to
Lacey's.
Gran Canaries.
And what were you at?
Lacey's years ago, is it?
On the beach. Yeah,
I'm still talking about, we're talking about the cocktails.
That was the
But there's too much sand for that still. That was good.
No, it was I used to
And it's there for a
Lacey's
lifetime.
drank
It's actually it's awful late.
And
You
you
know,
thought
Never
you
had
thought
it.
you were
That's the
They're
mad.
first time I've tried.
it is awful late.
You
know
never
what I
had sex on the
Cocktail.
beach?
No, never.
That does remind me of years ago.
You used to have them.
Yeah, and you would have
Years
thought
ago.
you were great, you know, having those. They were like a treat.
But did you ever remember you used to, I was going to say, do you remember you used to giggle when you said it, but you were
Yes,
freaking
yeah,
still doing
yeah.
it, going, oh,
Giggle,
sex
yes,
on
you
the
really
beach.
thought it was really bad to say it. Calling.
Good.
You may drink that up,
Good.
girls. It's not going to go to waste.
No, we're going to try the rest and then we'll go back.
And then
Strawberry
we'll get
daiquiri.
stuck in.
That's what it is there.
I
Bacardi.
I do love it.
It's a real holiday one, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
Yes, I do love it, yes.
Yes.
The last time I had these, I had to phone my husband to take me home.
Right.
How many did you have, Paul?
About 6.
Well, all you're missing now is the cream.
So what's in it?
The strawberries and the cream. That's it. You're just missing the cream.
I have to say, that does
And what's
it
that
for me.
vodka as well?
You're
Bacardi,
insatiable,
my dear.
Brian.
Bacardi.
Yeah, Bacardi
See,
and
I love,
strawberry liqueur.
you drink Bacardi, don't you? I drink Bacardi. and
That
that's-
is my
yeah.
favourite.
And it's
right?
mixed with fresh strawberries as well.
So, will I put that
A bit of lime
strawberry
juice.
in there?
Oh, you can, yeah.
And then
if
you
want
feel
to.
as if you're
Yeah.
being healthy.
Yes. It's one of your 5 a day.
Amanda.
Strawberries.
A strawberry daiquiri is definitely one of my
Daiquiri.
favourites.
Yeah.
Strawberry
Say
daiquiri.
that again.
Daiquiri.
Daiquiri. But is that the Malabon?
It is
Daiquiri.
daiquiri. Strawberry daiquiri. That was
Daiquiri.
like strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Strawberry. Or we're Newry yucks, you know.
Speak for yourself.
You're a
Well, that's it. Where are you
Malabon.
from?
Yuri.
Oh,
You're
never
Yuck.
knew in
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we're Newry yucks.
Are we like sort of mixing our grapes now? No, that's not good to mix your grapes
Why?
because there was Bacardi. No, there was vodka in that, the Bacardi in this.
You're mixing the alcohol, yeah. No, you're all right.
For all you have.
For all you're drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
right.
not one that likes Bacardi,
Oh,
but I bet
you
you
love
like
it,
this.
Joanne. You love it. You love it.
Yeah, that is my favourite.
It's like a slush puppy.
That's a slush puppy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's lovely.
It's very easy
But
to
there is
drink.
alcohol in it.
Okay,
Most
so-
people, maybe on a Saturday night, people are saying to me, where's the alcohol in that there? It's in it. We're
think
not
it's a nice pop?
we're not serving drinks, with no alcohol in it.
Mr. Freeze.
Huh?
But
That's
Brian,
it.
how
It's like
bad
it's like
is that,
Freeze,
like,
yeah.
unit-wise? I mean, is it as strong as one wee glass of wine?
Because
Or
I would be
It's
a
probably
wine.
even
I
later.
would be a
It's
wine
probably even
drinker.
later, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Honest
Well,
to
you
God,
see,
it is.
if you're right, see, whenever you're making them up,
Yes.
right?
you want me to
Whenever
take
you're doing a Bacardi and Diet
Yes,
Coke,
yes.
and you put in a unit of
Yes.
Bacardi, is that the same?
Well,
It's
no,
just like a unit
a
of.
Bacardi and Diet Coke, you're having 35 mils of Bacardi.
Right.
Now, in a strawberry daiquiri, you're only having 50 mils of alcohol. So there's 25 mils of Bacardi and there's 25 mils then of your strawberry liqueur. Same as the
Is
same
that
as
alcoholic also?
yes, liqueur, yeah, it is,
Liqueur,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Same as your Sex on the Beach. You have 25 mils of vodka, 25 mils of peach schnapps. So there's 50 mils. So a measure, if you're going with a vodka and Coke, you're getting 35 mils of vodka. But in a Sex on the Beach, you're getting 25 mils of vodka and 25
Right.
mils.
So it's the
you're
same as
getting-
coming out and having
Yeah.
one drink.
Exactly,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of
100%,
those.
yeah.
But
You're only
you know-
getting 50 mils.
So see, what I find, I always think if I was to
Did
work
you like that
the
strawberry
head-
daiquiri?
Oh yeah, me, yes. Whenever you start behind the bar, if
Yeah.
that was me and I was to learn cocktails, all the, you have a list behind the bar that you can, go right and do this and do this.
I know them all up here.
No, but I know you will learn them eventually. But you see, if there's somebody just starting in
Yes.
the bar,
Oh,
that
we'd
would
train
stress
them
me
up.
out if that was me. If somebody on a Saturday night wanted kind of this and kind of that, and this wee girl standing behind the bar, do you have a list in behind
Oh, we
that
do,
they
sure,
can?
but always ask.
Brian.
No point in asking.
Brian, do
Yes,
you
dear.
do Brad Pitt?
Do I do it, Brad?
No,
What's
Tom
up in
Cruise.
the hand?
I can shake it whatever way
Brad
you
Pitt
want.
shakes it.
Cocktail,
Brad
yeah.
Pitt shakes it better than
cocktail.
Tom Cruise.
I can shake it whatever way you
Like
want.
Brad Pitt.
What is Brad Pitt shaking
In
in?
that movie.
That's Tom Cruise in
In
Cocktail.
Cocktail.
Cruise.
Oh, it's Tom Cruise.
Edit that out. Tom Cruise.
No, it would be better if it had been
Well,
Brad
we
Pitt.
call, yeah, we call
No,
Tom Cruise
who's her
himself.
man? George
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
That's
yeah.
No, he doesn't shake it. Sure he
But do
doesn't.
you
No,
find?
he just sits there and
He
drinks
does.
coffee.
Yeah, he's very sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's marrying that Brian. Sorry,
Don't get her started on that.
No.
Do you feel, or do you see that there's a lot more people when they come out at the weekend or whatever night they're out? In cocktails, a lot of people are asking for cocktails now more so than a wine or a spirit.
Probably more girls, is it?
Aye, it is surely. It's all girls that ask
Is it like
them.
hen nights and things like that would
100%.
be more?
Yeah.
Give us a big bucket.
Big jug.
Of
Jug, yeah.
That's it. And they're the only three that we can really do. Well, except for the brass mug. We have a cocktail called the brass mug as well.
What's
You
in
know,
that?
what is in it? Geez, vodka, Captain Morgan's a pure orange juice.
I love Captain
Vodka.
Morgan's.
Say the vodka.
Vodka.
You see, that's going around the world. He's got a wee twine
it.
from every
Yeah,
That's a
country.
I love that.
You know, so all the cocktails can be put, because again, you only, you know, what we're putting over the bar is the 3 drinks all together in a jug.
Right.
You're not getting any more, you're not getting any less.
Yes. Oh,
You know,
that's
so if
good.
you're getting a
Right.
jug, if I'm bringing a jug down to your table for your night, you know, you're getting, you know, a couple of glasses, and you're getting a jug of Sex and the Beach, you're getting a jug of your strawberry
okay.
daiquiri, your brass monkey, whatever it is. You
Back
know,
in the day, I remember, was it Fat Frog?
Fat Frog,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, the big
But they
jugs
still
of
do
it,
them,
was
yeah.
Oh, they
green.
do
Not as
surely,
common
but
though as
it's,
these ones.
it's went off the cocktails. You know, that's not really a cocktail. That's just a mix of, you know,
And
Yeah.
I think that's much more
Bacardi
fashionable.
Breeze or you know
Yes,
yourself.
yeah.
You know, that's more, you know, but it's, you know,
that
it
more
has to be-
elegant?
oh, it is totally,
Yes.
yeah.
But,
Yeah,
Brandon,
but it
if
has to
you
be
get the big
garnished.
jug,
See
do
the
you
garnish.
get the fancy glass if you get the jug or not? Say,
Or do you just
I
get
like
straws
See, I like
and
this
sit
glass
around the
here.
big
sitting
jug?
like this,
But I like
and,
this
you
here,
know,
this sort of shape. That
Do you
would
like
be,
that?
yeah, I would like that, and like
Oh,
sparkler
we
coming
Cosmo
out.
glass, yes.
I love a wee
very Sex and the
cosmopolitan. I
City,
love
isn't
that.
it?
Yes.
That's very Jessica.
Cosmopolitan.
Sarah Jessica.
But is it the exact same as when you're in New York? Because I remember being in New York, and I was in New York. You might have been around the world. I was in New York.
I live in Chicago as well.
Oh,
for a
whatever,
year.
Brian,
That's it.
whatever. And there was a slightly different taste.
Well,
to
I
it.
mean, every bar would have them, you know, maybe like their different ways of doing it, or different, you know.
twists.
But in a Cosmo is vodka and Cointreau
Yeah.
with cranberry juice and lime juice.
Oh, give us
So
a
there's
sip
your
of that.
cranberry
now.
juice. That's good for you.
That's another one.
I
You've
don't
got your
like
pure
Cointreau.
orange, you've got your strawberries,
Exactly.
you've got your cranberry juice,
Right,
you've got
we're
your
gonna
limes.
try
Yes,
this
I'm
one.
down,
Yes,
I'm
I
down.
did.
All
Try
5
this.
in one day, you know.
Off you go, Pauline.
Why am I always first?
Just see,
because
I
you
like
can
sparklers and umbrellas and all coming
Yes.
out of them.
You
don't
want-
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get
want
in,
the
you know,
host.
in the likes of
Spain.
pina colada or
Yeah.
something
Aye,
in
do you
Spain
do
on
that?
holidays.
Do you do
Oh, we
that?
do it here. Do you want me to go get you one?
No, you don't.
Like, that's a wee bit, if
Pina
you like a
coladas.
slightly bitter taste,
It's what
isn't
it's
it? That's a
called,
wee
it's
bit
called.
I'll
more
do whatever you
bitter.
want.
Let me just see.
It
It's
might
the
not be on the
barman of the
menu,
year.
but...
Oh, you'll
and
do
the-
whatever.
No, oh, whatever. Here.
Brian, that
I
is
do a bit of
slightly
mix
more
up.
bitter.
Better.
What is
Bitter,
Cointreau?
isn't it? What is that
what's
like?
Yes, that can sort
Sparks,
of maybe
yeah.
go.
Oh, it is.
It's quite nice,
It's
but
pure, like it's like...
I like sweet.
You
Yes.
could, you
But
could
some
drink
people
quite a bit
can't
of that.
stand sweet.
That's why the lime's there. Squeeze it.
Squeeze
Oh,
it.
you put that in?
Mm.
Oh.
We
Squeeze
thought
your
that was
lime
just for
in,
show,
Joanne,
didn't
or
it?
Pauline.
You have to.
Well, no, it's all there. It is, you know,
See, we want
it is
it
part of
there.
your the garnish and
Yeah.
all. It's part, you know, it's part how it
We have
shows.
it,
But
yes.
also, you know,
You use it.
we can't put that over the bar and say, right, if I wouldn't drink that, I'm not going to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Every drink that goes, you know, over the bar has to say, right, I would
You're
drink
a
that.
clever wee
Yes.
cookie, because that took that wee edge off that a wee bit.
100%.
Is
See
it
that
actually
there?
cheaper to buy cocktails? Than
3 for 10,
That's
yes.
what I'm looking at there.
Yes.
3 for 10.
Buy
Like
3,
if
you get them for a
bought
tenner.
3,
If you're going for buying a cocktail, it's $3.95 a cocktail.
That's
So
3
you
for
better
10
get 3 for
euros.
£10.
Now, if you got 3 glasses of
20,
wine.
30. 30 for
Six
30
pound fine.
fine, we could have 6 cocktails each.
And then we
I'll blow the head
no,
off.
I can't
sideways.
count.
Do you want to try that again, Pauline? Let's try that again.
Our ladies school people. No, that's 3 each.
Don't ask me either because I went there
That's
too.
9 cocktails altogether. 9 each. 9 cocktails altogether. Did you even get me yourself
I
mixed
think
up?
that's a wee bit of wish. That's a strawberry daiquiri. Or
Daiquiri.
Daiquiri is the Mullivon way. Daiquiri.
What do you think?
Good? I think our wee
Once you keep
cameraman
drinking that there,
Sean
that's
should
all.
have a wee drink
Oh, he's
too.
awful warm over
Sure.
there.
Go on, Sean, have a drink here.
Sean.
Come on, pop in.
Aw, Sean's professional.
I'm working, so I can't even have a drink.
Ah.
I'm not allowed, unfortunately.
We'll come back another night
That's
and
it.
drink with you.
Right, well
Say
now,
I love
are
this
we,
glass.
Are we going to talk to Sean about his food menu also? Or Brian about the food menu?
I mean, wrong
Sean
again,
doesn't know nothing about the
That's
food
it.
menu.
Yeah, that's
Sean
vicious,
does.
isn't
Sean
it?
was in before us and got a big feed.
What did you get, Sean? You
Thomas
got to do
Creed.
that fish and chip, didn't you?
A
Burger.
burger.
A burger.
So
do you think?
Lovely.
out of these 3,
Yes.
the most popular would be,
Yes, the strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah. what is it, Pauline?
Strawberry daiquiri.
Daiquiri, that's
Daiquiri.
it. You
It's
got
the
it all in one
daiquiri
night.
to
And I
die
always
for.
say, you know, girls that come in and say, oh, give us 3 strawberry daiquiris, right?
Yeah.
Come in and try something different.
Yeah.
Because it's
try
going to be the
something
same thing
different, yeah.
in everywhere.
Yeah.
Whether you're, you know, in other pubs in the town, it's going to be the same. Try something different. Try the
The
brass,
brass monkey, because
You
it's
know.
a different one.
Yeah.
100%. Or try a Brian special.
No.
Just ask for me, you know.
We're missing,
Yeah.
we're missing the
Okay.
brass monkey from here.
Huh?
Well, I got a brass monkey.
What happened
Give us
there,
one each,
Brian?
I think.
Oh, is that what that was?
That's what it was.
Gentleman.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
we're just going to go for a wee quick break while Brian goes and sorts out our brass monkey.
Brian's going to die.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he's going to do. He's going to do. I'm trying to think of. Are you going to do a hornpipe
So,
Or a reel or something.
Amanda.
or a
Maybe
slip jig?
slip jig for girls.
I never heard of those before.
I never heard of those.
What's
Or a
that?
wee
What?
reel.
I'll do a reel.
Will you do a
I'll do a
reel?
reel.
On that table.
That's it. Here, I was always told you could dance on a post stamp. You
Exactly.
could dance on a post stamp. And you've heard that as well, haven't
That's
you?
why I said, will you dance on the
That's it,
table?
100%.
So join us again in another few minutes. Hi everyone and welcome back to this week's episode of Newry's Loose Women with myself, Amanda Rafferty, Joanne Doyle and Pauline O'Malley. Brian has left us, he will be back, but we've been joined by the lovely Claire.
Oh, thank you, Claire.
Thank you. We plucked her out of the crowd there. She was in, God love her, having something to eat.
We spotted her because she stood out because she's dressed so lovely and her hair and her
you.
wee dress and all. You were like a wee jewel sitting down there.
So we'll have her, thank you very much. So welcome Claire.
Hi, how are you?
So say you were in having something to eat this evening.
No, I had this chicken stir fry. It was gorgeous.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And are you a regular here, Claire, or would this be your first time in?
No, we would come here all the time. It's really
Good.
handy for
Good.
where we live and all. And love the wee cocktails, girls. So we'll be having
Lovely.
a wee,
Oh, yes.
we'll be having a wee sip.
Are you from
Entice her
Newry,
off.
Claire? And would you come here on a Thursday regularly?
No,
just a wee
well,
night out tonight?
now we're going to a wedding down at Banbridge.
So
So,
stop off
we're
here?
having some pre-drinks here and then heading down.
You may get to the wedding, you may not after a few
After
We're
cocktails.
just nicely oiling ourselves
Lovely.
tonight now.
And are you from our ladies? You were saying we did a fashion
Yes,
show together.
yeah.
Oh, good, good,
Yeah.
good. I had Claire in her debut in the modelling. She was excellent, weren't you?
Oh God,
Very
it was
good.
good crack, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. And now she's debuting on the television and
Yes,
she's
and your
brilliant
look
at
is
it
beautiful,
too.
and your dress is beautiful also.
And do you
Style.
be here for the bands? Have you been here for any bands?
Well, the last time I was out in here was around St Patrick's Day, and
So
to
we're
be
all-
honest,
We were in here too.
to be honest with you, I can't really remember too much of it.
Oh, I remember the entertainment was brilliant and I was jiving down there and we had a great old night, now. So you would highly recommend it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gorgeous since it got done up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah.
it's really, as we were saying, like as soon as you come in, there's just such a lovely, warm feeling.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
the staff and all are really
Great.
lovely.
And Claire, what is it that makes a place tick? Like you're young. What is it? You have no kids and you're out and you can go where you want. What is it draws you to a certain place now?
Well, somewhere that's like comfortable and like nice decor and just like sort of handy, from getting in and out of. And
Is it easy to get a taxi from here? Is it?
So,
That's
we can
really
walk home
important.
from here.
Oh,
so
well,
Well,
it's
that's
handy.
really handy.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it?
Yeah. So you definitely rate here in the Brands
Oh yeah,
Market,
definitely. Yeah.
I'm probably showing my age now, but it's nice as well to come in and that you can actually have a conversation here with the other person saying,
Yeah, you can
and you're
hear
not.
people.
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes.
No,
And
banging,
I
yeah.
like here because you can go off up the, even if the band's playing,
here.
there's like up here, which
Yeah,
is slightly
it's
quieter,
really
way on
big.
up the top, and people actually do go off up there to
Yeah.
have wee
Yeah.
conversations
Yes,
and
yeah.
stand along the bar, and then if you want the madness, come back down
Down
in
here,
here.
because it's a great layout.
Yeah,
now
there's a
from
variety, isn't
the
there?
old layout.
It's good for a wee dance, like.
Yeah, well I've had a wee
Loves a wee dance. Loves a wee dance.
I love a wee
Paul.
jive. I've had a wee jive down there many a time then. Yeah. But it used to be you couldn't do that in here.
You couldn't
It was
move
so
in
small.
here, yeah.
And do you remember the spiral staircase and all?
Which you
Yeah.
took when you stood at the
Coming,
top after
yeah.
a few drinks going, I am never going to get down there.
My
I'll
sister
just go
fell
head
down
first."
them.
Oh no.
Right
But
down
I
them one
actually
night.
had, I'm
Yeah.
just thinking that my Holy Communion was in here. Like that's how many years ago.
only
that's
about
how.
5.
Oh yeah. So that's how long I've been coming here, like all my life, really. With my mum
are
and
a
daddy.
regular.
I would be a regular. Yeah.
But
And most of the
something
family.
has
Die
definitely
hard
tweaked
Yes,
with it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Something has
Them wee
definitely.
lights and all.
It's
aren't they?
ultra
Lovely.
really trendy now. Yeah.
And
It
the band
is,
can
yeah.
band are lifted up
Yeah.
away from everyone, and there's more room and more spacious. Yeah.
So Claire, don't be going to the wedding. Just stay
Just
here.
stay
Yes,
here
stay
and
here.
have the
I could stay
crack.
here
Yeah.
and have the crack round.
Thank you very much for
for
coming
coming
up and
on.
having a wee chat to us.
Thank you.
you.
So we're
Good
going to go
moment.
for another wee break. We'll be back shortly. Hi everyone and welcome back to Newry's Loose Women with myself, Amanda Rafferty, Joanne Doyle and Pauline O'Malley. I can feel my face getting awful hot after a can has gone.
Hot flushes.
And we're
Take
joined
long
in
here.
by
Brian.
Brian Donnelly from Mullaban.
Thanks, Dutch.
dancer.
Mullaban.
That's it.
Twinkle Toes himself. So we chatted there before the break about the cocktails. So this time we're just going to have a wee chat about the menu, the food, what seems to be the most popular dish, and any up and coming nights, bands, entertainment,
Well, that's it.
things to
Yeah.
look forward
No, the
to.
food in here, it's absolutely buzzing. We've made 3 different types of menus. We have the lunch menu that comes on between 12 and 5.
Yes.
We have the early bird menu that comes on
Sampled it.
between 5 and 7.
Oh,
2 courses, 10.85. Can't beat that.
fantastic,
Nowhere in the
yeah.
town you're going to get a better deal than that. And then from 12 to 9, there's a range from everything, from steak sandwiches, stir fries, cods, the whole lot.
Good kids'
Everything.
meals and
meals.
everything, yeah.
Oh, brilliant, fantastic. The goujons, sausage and chips, burger and chips. What kids want.
Yeah.
They also get a free dessert as well, ice cream and jelly.
Oh, wow.
So that's a plus side on it all
Yes.
too. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
It's all extra.
Yeah.
You know.
And Brian, is it down to your chef that makes a good restaurant or a place like this buzz?
I think it's the whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
answer.
You know,
That was the best
it's,
answer. Yeah.
it's a team game in here.
Yeah.
There's nowhere. I mean, upstairs we're all one. They're basically, they're going to cook the food. We're going to bring it to you.
Yeah.
That's it.
With a twinkle in your eye.
On your
and a
toes.
Oh, you
smile.
have a great way. Like, you definitely have a great
Yeah.
way.
You are
Customer
it's such a
service is our
charmer,
number
isn't it?
one here.
Yeah.
Really?
You know.
Because they're who's
As
paying
well-
your wages,
That's
so
it.
to speak.
That's it. 100%. If the tail isn't ticking, that's it. Game
Well,
over.
Mary Therese has a knack, hasn't she?
She
When
has,
she's
yeah.
running a
She
place,
knows,
you can
yeah.
tell. You can tell the
Brilliant.
difference from she
People
moved
skills.
to here. Yeah, yeah.
As as a best, as a good friend of mine as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't have, there wouldn't be a better person in here.
Very down to
if I could
earth,
run
yeah.
it. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, in
You could
touch
talk-
with people nearly. She knows
Yeah.
who picks the menu.
It'd be Russell, the top chef, and herself. They'd all sit down and say, right, what works, what sells, what doesn't. There's nothing. There's no point in having a menu there if something doesn't sell. Take it off and replace it with something
Yeah.
that will, hopefully.
Well, I was only in, was it last Sunday? We were in with the 2 kids after our wee day out. And every time we come in here, the food is really lovely. Never complain. I wouldn't complain anyway, but it actually is always lovely. And
How often would you tweak it, Brian? Or would you tweak it? If it works, don't change it.
Well, that's
or-
it. Yeah. Well, I mean, we would measure, but every 6 months. You know,
Big
if it
get
works,
yeah.
You know, and then coming up to Christmas, after Christmas we do it again.
Because just when you say that, you know the way there's some places you go into,
And the
and like
won't, yeah.
5 years later, it's still the same.
Yeah.
You even
Sometimes
you don't even
it's
need
so
to look at the
refreshing
menu.
to
You know
walk in.
exactly,
exactly.
what's going to be
Yeah.
on it.
But then there's
Yeah.
some places you go into, I've noticed, and you know, if the children don't want a certain thing, say, oh no, it comes like that. But in here, you will take off, like if they don't want onions,
Yes.
you'll take it off.
Yeah.
In here, we're very welcome and we'll do whatever.
Whatever the
You know,
customer
yeah.
wants,
Yeah.
they'll get.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
in some cases, they might not. You know, some cases
You can't.
it
There's
can't be
certain
done.
ingredients,
But
yeah.
if there's, say for example, if there's a steak coming out there, if there's a 12-ounce steak coming, right, and it comes with chips, somebody wants mash. You know, if they want champ, you'll get it.
You get it,
You don't
yeah.
need to have the
Right,
chips.
yeah.
There's always, there's
can
always
swap
solutions to
around,
everything.
yeah.
We can always
Yeah.
provide whatever the customer wants.
That's great.
You know, and as well, I mean, there's outside catering too. If there's parties or if there's,
I didn't know that.
Oh, we do
No,
outside
I
catering as
didn't
well.
know that,
Yeah. Outside
Oh, that's
catering as
great.
well for, for parties or
Christenings
for
and all that,
christenings,
yeah.
birthdays, the whole lot.
Yeah.
We also cater inside as well. We can
Right.
also, we also take bookings. There was a couple of weeks ago. We had a wedding.
Wow.
40, 50 people
Wouldn't
reception
it be
wedding.
brilliant for a wedding, wouldn't it?
Fantastic. Top table was over there. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
great.
You know, for people, I mean, again, it's all down to the money. People don't have big money anymore. To go out, out the castles or
Yes.
for
People
big,
have
big
sense
money.
now, Brian.
People save
Yeah.
money,
Yeah,
save
they're
it for their
budgeting
future,
better.
for housing
Yes.
or something like that. So
Yes.
to come in here and it's it's a good set to get their turkey and ham
place
dinners, their
closed off
roasties.
For-
Good word, surely, yeah. It's
Yeah.
your own private event.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's
So you're
closed
hiring,
off to
you're
the
hiring the
public.
venue, you're doing all that there, and you're getting your wedding. You get the DJ, the whole lot.
Well, I
The
even
band.
had Aaron, my wee boy's now 8. I had his christening here. I'm never out of here. Upstairs.
I'm a one fan in here. I'm a one fan.
I'm here all the time. Never out of
But
here.
just when you're saying about Mary Trace and how lovely, and like
Yes,
everyone
it
seems
makes
to be
a
so
difference.
warm and friendly, and
Yes.
whenever you go into a place like that, you want to see them do well, and you're delighted when they're doing
Yeah.
well, and it's buzzing.
But Amanda, now, Brian, the competition's so fierce now, and there's so many eateries round Newry.
Well, what about
Workpoint.
the recession
You
stuff?
have to
Do
have
you
something
see
different.
it's starting to? Do they? But actually,
I
I
don't
don't know
think
where
the
the recession
recession
was
hit
No.
because you still
No
would have
way.
seen
Not with
people
food.
were,
No.
eating out and going out,
Going out.
and
I'd
Not
be
with food,
amazed if
definitely.
people eating out. We'd be out for a special occasion every weekend.
Myself.
how many special occasions do you have?
Every
But you know
Saturday
what I mean?
night.
But everywhere is buzzing.
Yeah.
But the only problem Newry has, Brian, and maybe you do that from here. I think you do. Any night I've been here, you get a taxi from that door.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
just say taxi,
Yeah.
and but you must have a good relationship with the taxi drivers.
yeah.
Taxi lane. Don't know what I said.
No,
There
because
are other
Yes.
taxis.
Amanda,
available.
we were
Yeah.
out in
Oh, there is
Newry.
surely.
We were in Newry Sound Line. I'm not going to say where. Now we were in Newry, and it's obvious the taxi men don't cooperate with this place.
Certain place.
Because there was like a queue for a taxi from this place, and then outside Canal Court was worse. I think there was a queue of 70. But somebody was saying we had people from Italy with us, and there was different people with us, and they were saying if you get a good eating place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the best thing you can do is have a taxi service working with you,
Yeah.
because it's
Oh, we
really
do,
good.
sure.
But you do. I've
But-
never been stranded here.
On a Thursday, Friday, or so, on the weekends, there'll always be a taxi sitting outside anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's always one or
Yeah.
two taxis
Yeah.
anyway
Yeah.
because they know what's going to come through the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
They know they're going to
prepared
get
for it.
customers
Yeah.
either coming into
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
or finishing our meal and leaving it
Brian,
again.
everywhere doesn't have that. In Newry,
No.
Newry is dreadful, especially on a
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Oh, well.
Whereas you would think, that it seems as if there's just taxis everywhere, but when you want one,
There's not.
And then whenever you do,
You can't get
you
one.
can't get
Where
one.
are they?
I
Like
think
we
that's
were-
true as well.
yeah.
That's,
but you're
that's
saying there,
true.
but Friday, Saturday night, Thursday night, that will lead us on nicely to the entertainment.
Yeah.
That is
Well, we have
last
a
Monday.
great lineup now for the entertainment now coming now.
Is this all
this
new?
week-
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we do our monthly, our entertainments about once a month. We all sit down
Right.
and we say, right, who's coming or what's the story? What have we got?
we
What big nights
shuffle.
have we got? Oh, totally. I mean, there's the Newry City Triathlon's coming in now. We've got the official after party this Sunday
Right.
with the mad ass mules.
Right.
So it's going to be the place to be.
gonna be mental.
Oh, it's going to be
Sunday
packed.
night.
It's also my birthday.
Oh,
That's going to be a big one.
21,
Night.
21.
Happy birthday.
I wish. But here, age will remember to me, girls. It's all right,
It is.
That's it, yeah.
What else in the future? We've got speed dating coming.
Oh,
Now tell us a bit about
Oh,
Well, it's only
that. Even
in
though we're
the.
scoping for, we
Yes,
are
whose
very
idea was
interested
that?
for our
Whose
friends.
idea was that? No.
It was MT's.
Was it?
So I had a meeting. I had a meeting
girl.
yesterday.
MT, that's my
Mary
place.
Trace, yeah. I sat down with a boy there yesterday. We planned it all out. Got all the information. How can we do it?
Yes, yeah.
So we're looking. We're going to look. I think it's going to be on a Wednesday night, sometime. Starting in the early September. It's going to go around for about a month.
We
Right.
can't go, girls.
Just don't tell the husband. You'll be grand. There's a
not
free glass
say
of wine on
anyone.
arrival.
Oh, well then.
You're here.
Is it
And
for
nibbles.
singles? Just tell everybody who it's for. It's
for singles.
like there's
probably
lots of singles. Oh yeah, well, you'd have to be single. Okay.
Speed dating.
Speed dating. Yeah.
We're looking girls and
Maybe.
boys.
Girls and boys.
Men,
Any
you know,
age groups?
25 plus.
And
25
plus
plus.
to
Excellent.
Well, there's going to be a limit, but I'm sure people will know what limit, you know.
No, we were talking about this
You'd
last
be
week.
surprised.
Nifty 50s. You'll have all the nifty 50s in, all the men.
But
you
then
know
again,
what?
some people, some boys, age, you know, again, age. I think nowadays, age has gone out the window.
Yeah.
Did you see your
100%.
one in the paper? I think she was in her 70s, and she was still out in her wee mini skirts, and she had long blonde hair, and she was saying, "I don't care, like that age is a number." Well, she didn't look brutal, but
Glamorous? No.
well, I have to say, initially when I looked at her picture, I didn't think she looked 70, whatever.
Yeah.
But then when I realised her age, oh. But
this
anyway,
is not what Brian wants.
So, I'll talk about that.
are you the one? Are you like? Is there like a compare? Are you the one that's
I'll be there. I'll be
Yeah,
in the mix, and
in the
yeah,
thick
I'll
of
be
it.
somewhere about,
Brian
you know.
is a hostess.
Well, that's it.
with the
on
most?
the night. Yeah.
That's it, you know. But going back to the entertainment, there's it's awful jam packed with the entertainment up here. There's always something on every, you know, whether it be the karaoke's on a Wednesday, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's always something.
Brian,
Live
what
bands,
age
DJ.
group do you attract, or what age group are you targeting, or it does that not matter?
Doesn't matter here at all.
No.
You know, whether you're
Everyone's
9 or 90,
Yeah.
you can
Everyone's
do them doors.
welcome.
100%.
But then we find as you're older, you don't want to be in with the 17, 18
Aye,
year
well, that's
olds.
it.
you
Well,
know,
that's
so-
where they go elsewhere. You know, they've got teenage discos for that.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
and then again, our doormen, you know, they're not going to let anybody that shouldn't be drinking anyway at the legal age of
Yes,
drinking.
brilliant.
They won't be allowed in here over 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever.
Yeah,
You
no,
know.
I was,
And it
I
is
was
a
stopped
nicer
when I came
crowd,
in
it's
for
a-
looking
it's
for my
a-
ID.
Were you Ireland?
Was, yeah.
Were you? What's happening here tonight then?
Thursday.
Thursday night. Us.
Just we welcome you guys in here. This
We
is our,
took
you know,
over tonight.
that's it.
Yeah,
Using
but
the main.
I can see there's loads of people
fairly
in
filling up
eating,
now,
there's
yes,
drinking
yeah.
going on, there's quite an atmosphere down there,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
missing it. We're going to have
Well,
to
that's
roll
it.
this up and get stuck in.
To go around and say to people, do you know who we are?
That's it. I'm sure they do. Hey, sure they do. But even talking about Newry, there's
Yeah.
there's an awful lot of entertainment that coming within the next few months. You know, there's the Irish. I think Newry's running a fly in
right,
September.
yes,
They're
that'd
running
be
a fly. You know, I've done I do an awful bit of promotion as well on the outside of work. You know, I've done with the Curran coming here now. He's coming in the town hall there on the 12th of September. You know,
Brilliant.
I've Jimmy Buckley coming in December. All concert shows.
Yes,
you know, so it's
yeah.
all something.
So always something.
Bringing something, you know, extra into the town, in the city. You know, for people.
Cater for-
But that's it.
And every
Yeah.
wee bit you bring in the town, it brings more custom to the bars and the
Oh, it
restaurants.
does, sure.
and
You know, people are
it
coming
all
in.
hits off one, it hits
People
off
are
the
coming
other.
in here, you know, maybe in to see a show. They might come in, you know, in here or somewhere else for like a pre-theatre meal or something, you know.
Yeah.
So they get fed, watered, and they come see the show. And then on a Friday night,
Fed and
Bed
watered,
water.
yeah, Mullaball.
You are, yeah, you're so you're so South Armagh.
Yes, I thought about that.
that's it. You know. But yeah,
But
so
there's
there's always
plenty
something.
plenty
Yeah.
to see and do.
Taste the
Lots of
appetite.
Well, that's
things to
it.
look forward to.
Drink them cocktails as well.
Drink
You
So
know,
you'll be
get them
looking
in.
forward to
Yeah.
seeing us coming in without cars the next time.
When is coming in?
Have to arrange that shortly,
Yes.
ladies.
Yeah, we're going to
Because
have a
yeah,
night
you
where
need-
there's
Yeah.
Newry's
No
Loose Women
cars,
on
we're not-
tour.
On tour, yeah.
tour.
This will be on tour. I'll put this on tour.
Well, let us know when
Yeah.
we're
I put this
coming.
on
We're
tour.
Can you promote
arriving.
us?
Okay,
I hope there's a
100%.
glass of champagne on arrival.
Go on, I get
And
one
a
now.
strawberry.
And the cream
Oh,
on the
not
side.
forgetting the
Yeah,
cream. Not
sparklers.
forgetting the cream.
Well, it all sounds lovely,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
very
it's
welcoming
great.
here. And the minute you walk in the door,
Yeah.
you're greeted
Very
with a
much
big
so. Thank
cheeky
you.
smile.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's how we were greeted. But any
He has
night
us
you walk
eating out
in
of
to
his
see him.
hand.
Huh?
He has us eating out of his hand.
Yeah.
I would come through the door. Well, girls, I as well. Come on
Yeah,
here tonight.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
we seat?
Come on, on
But you
in.
greeted
That's
us
it.
lovely before
Yeah,
you
when we
were
arrived,
here for.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's me.
What did they say when we are used to the girls?
Well, girls,
Girls,
are you
used to
them?
girls.
Leave dozens. Well, Brian, thank you so
Thanks a
much
million.
Girls, thank you.
Pleasure.
Honest to
It
God,
was
no.
really good.
Good
allowing
talking.
us to sample your
Famous.
Cocktails. And on Saturday night, I'll see you on the other end of the bar drinking them. How's that?
That
Is
sounds
all right
great.
with you?
Sounds great.
Look forward
Yes,
to it,
yeah.
Fran.
See you then, girls.
Pleasure.
All right,
Good luck.
Thank you so
Million.
much, Brian.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm just going to run through what digital signage is and how it can benefit your business. Let me once again explain. Digital signage is just a fancy word for your products and services being displayed on your screens within your premises. It is aimed at the customers who enter your premises to make them aware of all your services, which may include offers and promotions. This will encourage them to spend more with you rather than your competition. You might be amazed at the number of people who visit your business who buy other products or services from your competitor because they did not know that you offered the same. Do you ever run offers or promotions? Do you ever run events? Can you, hand on heart, say convincingly that all the people entering your business know about all these events, promotions or offers? How do they find out? Is it through local press, local radio, maybe through your own posters placed around your premises? Firstly, there is no guarantee your customer will see your advert. The press might be better to get new clients, though it's usually only available for 1 week or maybe one night and then thrown in the bin. And although in-house posters and leaflets are good and customers will read them, they can be time-consuming and expensive. When you consider that 80% of your future business will come from 20% of your existing customers, we would suggest you may be aiming at the wrong people. Those who are already buying from you, already like you, and are comfortable with you. But could they spend more money with you? So, how should you get your brand, your services, your promotions and events across to your customers in an efficient, fast and professional way? We at Vadio believe digital signage is the way. People love television. They are familiar and comfortable looking at a television or screen, as long as the content is engaging and informative. We at Vadio can place your brand, your offers and promotions on your screens, allowing your customers to become more informed of what you do and offer. It's as simple as that. So here is an example of a television with Vadio digital signage. As you can see, there is a top banner. This banner can change as many times as you like. Here are the side banners, which can complement your top banner. And here is your ticker bar, which can offer up-to-the-minute latest news, sport, etc., which again helps to attract the viewer, but more importantly, engage. And research has shown if a viewer engages with the content, they will engage with the advert. Here is the middle video section again. Unlike some of the older systems which just run advertisements or images, this section can have video you created and adverts in the form of images or live television. We have a lot of flexibility with our Vadio system, which allow us to go full screen and just schedule adverts to drop down at intervals set by you. That's it. Vadio offer to fully utilize what you already have to help you earn more money. You already have the premises, you're paying the rent, lease or mortgage, you're paying the staff. You have the products and services, just tell your customers. A famous quote which circled the marketing world and to a certain degree shook the business world goes like this: "It amazes me to see businesses spending millions of dollars every year trying to get me into their premises when I was already in there and they just didn't tell me all they do." So if you want to increase your sales, you need to market more to your existing customers. And we at Vadio believe we have the solution. Thank you.
That's us for this week. It has been great. As I said, we escaped and we may not go back. We may want to do it from here all the time.
We want to skip every week.
Every week, yes, absolutely. But if you have any questions or anything, if you want to get in touch with us or any topics you want us to discuss, you can do so by finding us on Facebook.
They have to be good, fun and interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. Absolutely. Good, fun and interesting all the way. Vadio.ie, Destination Newry's web page or Facebook page. So we're now going to leave you with a little tour of the Brass Monkey and show you how Brian made those delicious cocktails. They were gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Lovely.
So thanks for joining us and we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.